Hi everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen and we are here to solve another question on SQL, and today is day 69 of solving 100 questions on SQL. And the question we are going to solve today is user streaks, and this question got asked in LinkedIn and Meta. So let's see what is the question. So the question is, provided a table with user ID and dates they visited the platform, find the top 3 users with the longest continuous streak of visiting the platform as of August 10, 2022. Output the user ID and the length of the streak. In case of a tie, display all users with the top 3 streak length, or longest streaks. Okay, so what we have to do, let's see the table first so that we can understand better. So we have this table user ID and the date visited. For each user, we have to find out length of streak, that is the number of days they have visited the platform continuously. Okay, and then we have to find out those users who has visited most number of times. Okay, so for example, if the user has visited 10 times, so and that is the longest time a user has visited a platform continuously. So that is going to be the longest streak. Second user has visited 9 times and third visited 8 times. So we have to find out top 3 streak length, and then we have to return their user IDs as well. Okay, this is what we have to do. So let's see what we have. So we have user ID and the date visited. Okay, so let's do one thing to understand this better. I'm going to order by user ID and date visited. Let's run this. Okay. Now we have duplicate dates as well. So we did not have to find out number of times a user had visited the platform on the same date, but it is going to be continuous. So we do not need duplicate dates. So I'm going to put distinct keyword here. Let's run this. Okay. Now this is fine. So now what we have, so for example, see, user ID 1 visited on 1st of August. There's one more thing in the question, that is the date should be less than or equal to August 10, 2022. So we are going to put that condition as well. So I'm going to write down where date visited is less than equal to 2022, month is August and date is 10. Let's see. Yeah. So user ID 1 visited on 1st of August, user ID 1 visited on 3rd of August. There is no, like, it is not continuous. So it will belong to, like, so it is not going to be a streak. Here the streak length is going to be 1. Okay. Now, user ID 1 visited on 3rd, 4th, 5th. Okay. So here it is continuous for 3 days. So streak length is going to be 3. Again, user ID visited on user ID 1 visited on 7, 8, 9, 10. Here it ends. So here a streak length is going to be 4. So like this, we have to find out for all user IDs their streak length. Okay, for how many days they are continuously visiting the platform. Then we have to find out the longest streak length, and we have to return their user IDs. Top 3 longest streak length and their user IDs. Okay, so yeah, let me remove this part. We do not need it. So let's run this now. So we are using distinct keyword to get unique user ID and date visited. And we have put the condition that date visited should be less than equal to 10th of August 2022. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to rank these dates for each unique user ID. Okay, so I'm going to do partition on user ID, and then I'm going to rank the dates in ascending order. So for that, I'm going to use common table expression. So I'm going to write down with CT as, let me write down select star from CTE. Let's run this. Yeah, we are getting this. Now let's rank this. Okay, so I'm going to use row number window function. So I will write row number, then over clause. Here I will partition on user ID, because we have to do it for, we have to find streak length for each unique user ID. Okay, so that is why we are partitioning on it on user ID. So user ID and order by date visited. By default, it is in ascending, so I'm not going to put the keyword. Let's name this as RN. Let's run this. Yeah. So this is getting rank 1 because this is the minimum date, then 2, then 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, this is the rank. Now, this is for user ID 1. Same for user ID 2, the rank is again 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Again, for user ID 3, rank will start from 1, 2, and so on. So this is happening for each unique user ID. Now, next what I'm going to do, here I am going to subtract this value from this date. Okay, so that is, if I'm going to subtract one day from this date, what it will become? It will become 31st of July, right? If I'm going to subtract 2 days from this date, it will become 1st of August. If I'm going to subtract 3 days from 4th of August, it will become 1st of August. If I'm going to subtract 4 days from 5th of August, it will become 1st of August. So if you notice, these three will become 1st of August. So it is belonging to a same group, that is 1st of August. Okay. So if I'm subtracting date from rank value, and if I'm getting same values after subtracting, that means it is belonging to same group, and that is the dates are continuous. So here the streak length will be 3. Okay. So like this, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to subtract rank value from the date value, and then I will have another date value. And if the date values are same, that means it is getting in the same group. And then I will count the date number of, then I'm going to count the unique groups, number of times it is occurring. And from there, we will be able to find out the streak length. Let me tell you what I'm saying. So here I'm going to use another CTE. So I'm going to write down CTE2 as select star from CTE2. Let's run this. We are getting the same thing, right? So now what I'm going to do, I will write comma. We have to subtract it from date. That type should be date, and column name is date visited. I am doing what? I'm subtracting interval of RN value. So this value will get subtracted from this date. Okay. And we want it in day. And let's name this as group. Okay. Let's run this. Okay. See, this -1 is 31st of July. This is coming as 1st of August, 1st of August, 1st of August. So that means these 3 days are continuous and it is belonging to the same group. That is 1st of August. Here, if you see, it is 2nd of August, 2nd of August, 2nd of August, and 2nd of August. Here, user ID 1 ends. So 4 dates. Okay. These 4 dates are same. So this is another group where the streak length is going to be 4. So now what I'm going to do, for each unique user ID and group, I am going to find its count. Okay, for each unique user ID and group, like for this user ID and this group, what is the count? Okay, for this user ID and this group, what is the count? So from this, we are going to get the streak length. Okay, so to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use another CT. So yeah, let me name this as CT3 as. So I'm going to write down select star from CT3. Let's run this. Okay, we are getting the same thing. Now from here, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to do group by on user ID and group. I'm going to find out user ID, comma group and its count. Okay. And let's name this as streak length. Okay. Let's run this. Yeah. Now see, so this user ID and this group has only one streak length because we saw that there was only one value in the group column. For this date, there were 3 values, so streak length is 3. For this date, there were 4 values, so streak length is 4. Okay. So we have calculated the streak length for each user for different groups. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to rank these streak length and we are going to select the top 3 streak length and we are going to return the user ID. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make one more CT. So let me write down with CT, sorry, not with, CT4 as select star from CT4. Let's run this. So yeah, we are getting the same thing. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to rank it So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to write down dense rank over clause. It doesn't matter. We do not have to do any partition. We have to rank on streak length. So I'm going to write down streak length in descending order. Let's name this as RK. Let's run this. Let me do one thing. Let me select user ID and streak length. Okay. What is the error? So from here till here, I'm going to cut this. We are getting the table. Yeah. Then from here, I'm selecting user ID, streak length. Let's run this. It is coming. Then I'm doing dense rank over clause. It on streak length in descending order. Let's run this. What is the error? Oh, sorry. I was forgetting this keyword order by. Yeah, let's name this as RK. Okay, yeah. So this is the top streak length, 10. Okay, so the rank is 1. Again, 5 is for user ID 5 is also streak length is 10, rank is 1. For user ID 3, streak length is 5, rank is 2, and so on. So we have to find out top 3 ranks. Okay, so now what we are going to do? Okay, so we have to make one last CTE. So I'm going to write down CTE 5 as select user ID, comma streak length from CTE 5 where RK is less than equal to 3. Let's run this. Yeah. So we are getting these user IDs and this is the streak length for the users that is coming in top 3 rank. Okay. So yeah, we have solved this query and this is our result. I know we have used a lot of CTEs, but I hope you're getting it. Now you're understanding how can you use multiple CTEs in same query. Okay. It is not that difficult. It's just that you are every time you're creating a virtual table and you are doing some analysis on it. So for that we use CTE. Okay. So this is the approach that we took to solve this problem. Now let's see the expected output. So yeah, expected output is matching as well. It is giving the same result. Okay, now let's submit our solution. So our solution got accepted. So our query is correct. So yeah, this is all about this query. I hope you understood it. If you have any question, you can put it in the comment section. If you have more solution to this, you can put that too in the comment section. I hope you like this video. If you like it, keep liking. Do not forget to subscribe. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.